the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real-world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Hello, everybody here. Welcome to Phoenix International Raceway, or ISM now is what it's called. We're here for 100 laps tonight here in the Elite Racing League's Truck Series, presented by JoinAPS. Looks to be a good, solid field tonight. 18 drivers as we start to roll off. Take you through the starting grid real quick. It's Josh Adams, Levi Zielinski, Josh Furr, Josh Gordon, Jesse Pierce, Logan Shea, Trevin Roby, Kyle Zimmer, Alex Bell, Andrew Rucker, Jacob Plank, Chad Frankenfield, Alex Karpakowicz, Corey Walters, Josh Banks, Joseph Costello, Rusty Capel, Chris Young, number 2, and Ethan Fournier. And that'll complete your grid
as we go through 3 and 4 here. Yeah, it's a good intro. Better than I would have done for the most part.
But we come through here. There will only be 1 lap of pace. The pace car pulls off. We're going to start to roll here. Green flag is out. Here we go racing here at ISM Raceway in the Valley of the Sun. And looks to be like there was very even starts off the line, but Josh Adams has a good line through there. I would expect for them to take the dog leg, as yes, they will. Levi has a good run coming off of turn 1 into turn 3. He might be able to take the lead due to the higher line, but
actually Jesse Pierce just got into Logan Shea, and Logan Shea's around and he saves it.
Levi Zielinski has actually led that lap.
They're 3 wide behind them. The 36 just made it 3 out of somebody. They're 2 wide going into the corner with Joseph Costello.
It's hectic here pretty on, seems like.
Yeah, definitely hectic. I would. There's 6 cars around. I don't know what happened to the 6, but something. Let's go see if we can find what happened here. Just that much more. Just going through the dog leg here, as you can see. I think he just gets loose by himself. That does appear to be what happened. Yeah, he just got loose by himself, and
he just the product of that corner.
Wow.
I think
that's early night over for him.
Yeah.
Only 3 laps into this 100-lap event here at ISM Raceway. I didn't expect a caution this early, to be quite honest. Let alone one with only 1 truck involved.
Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely a product of turns 3 and 4, which is definitely a corner that bites people out all the time.
Yeah, so we see some pit stops going on. The 92 leads the 60, 28, 50, 51, 18, and a couple other trucks back there onto pit lane. See if we can make out who all came to pit lane.
A great start, though, by Levi Zielinski to come back and take the lead.
Yep, Levi starting on the outside front row, and I mean maybe that's going to be the preferred line the rest of the night. Then is that momentum line?
Yeah,
could for sure be the line that everybody chooses this entire race.
Yeah, I mean, looks like Levi is going to have a pretty good grip on the field tonight, but you never know what could happen.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love for Levi to win this, and I know he would love to get his first win of the season.
I think this is the highest starting position for Josh Gordon this season.
There's a lot of Joshes.
There's 3 Joshes in a row, to be honest.
Yeah, I say when you were going through the starting grid, it was Josh this, Josh that, Josh this, Josh that. It's like, gosh, you don't realize there's so many people with the same name.
Yeah. Well, we're about to go back green here. Very quick pace laps there.
Oh, it's quick in the sense that there's nobody a lap down, so yes, they're going to be just a touch quicker.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what happens here. We're 5 laps into a 100-lap. I guess you could call it a sprint, but it's kind of a long race if you think about it for ISM.
Yeah, I was going to say I would hazard against calling it a sprint, just based on the fact that it's a difficult track for the most part.
Yeah.
We go through 3 and 4. Levi Zielinski leads him to the green here. Pace car pulls off, and he's already going. He's not waiting for the restart zone. And he's certainly not going to wait for the green flag. Pulls out front by half a second almost.
Yep. I think he probably is. As long as it goes green, I think he'll be okay.
Yeah, most of the field using the dog leg. Sorry to cut you off.
No problem. I'm pretty sure everybody wants it to go green for their whole race.
Oh, just about 4 wide off the corner for The 72, 4, 15 to 92. It's crazy.
Up here toward the front, they had a good little scrap going on behind them, behind the leader. It was
Yeah,
Josh
Adams.
Adams.
I was watching the Jesse Pierce battle. Because he's in the middle of, I guess right now, what would be the midfield, like Hornet's nest almost.
Yeah, it's definitely a rough night for Rucker, but right now there seems to be some good action here. Chad's pushing his way up through the field. I wouldn't be surprised to see him get up here toward the front. He is a teammate to Levi, so they're probably shared some information to help each other out.
Absolutely, yeah. That's what I would anticipate anyway. A 3 wide for what position is this? Jeez, like 10th, I think. 3 wide off the corner. It's 8th, actually. Sorry. The 36, 72, and 40. No, I don't know. I can't count. It's okay. But they're just this mid pack is just insane right now.
They're close. From Joshua Banks back, yeah, it's close.
Oh, Corey Walters, he saves it. He's on a roll. Speaking of Corey Walters, let's talk about Corey Walters real quick, if I can find his name. Let's talk about Corey Walters. You know, the thing about Corey Walters is he's very much a dark horse. He has finished in the top 10 every race. I believe I think he's one of the only drivers to do that, actually, if I'm not mistaken. So, I mean, he could definitely be a dark horse for a win soon. Do you think he could win tonight, Logan?
Possibly if there was to be some mayhem at the front, but right now Levi has a grip on the field. He's almost out to a second lead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he's almost out to that second lead there. I don't know, just Corey Walters. I think his time is coming. It's just he's got to find what track. I mean, Talladega's coming up soon in this league. It could be Talladega. He could pull it off.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. Thing is, I'm not sure if he's, how would you call it? I mean, he is an underdog, but he's just a smart racer. I think is what we would call him, because he doesn't get many wrecks. Like, I don't think that he's been in.
I think he was. I think the only wreck he's been in this season so far was maybe Daytona and Lucas Oil, if I'm not mistaken. He got involved in something, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was nothing major.
If we want to talk about big movers right now, I would say Chad and Josh Banks are pretty big movers. They are 12th to 5th and 15th to 7th. So that's impressive to see tonight. It does show that there is opportunity to pass around this track.
Mm-hmm. Well, if we're talking about movers, also right now Trevor Roby, he's on the move. He's actually the first person that pitted under that pit stop at lap 3, and currently he sits 8th. He's been trying to make moves on 36 of Joshua Banks for the last couple laps. He's actually in an SWA sandwich right now.
Who is that? Roby?
Roby, the 92. He's in an SWA sandwich.
Banks and Pierce.
And you got Bell making a move on Pierce. Actually, if you remember last week, that battle didn't end exactly in Alex Bell's favor.
Will it end up in Jesse Pierce's favor this week? Is the question.
Well, the real question is, will it end up with the same fate for Alex Bell it did last week with him in the wall because of his teammate?
Yeah. Will it be the same fate for him, or will Jesse Pierce get it?
But no. Jesse was the one that didn't get put in the wall. Bell got put in the wall, so maybe Jesse gets put in the wall this week.
No. I'm saying, would there be any maybe retaliation from him?
Yeah, maybe. It's definitely possible.
I don't know, but if I'm Trevin Roby, I'm kind of scared running with that Jesse Pierce right behind me after last week, to be honest.
I wouldn't. I don't think that's too big of an issue. I mean, he's a smart racer, Jesse is.
Yeah. Never raced against him, so I wouldn't know.
Everybody's single file here. I don't think there's really any battles going on. Corey Walters is passing Jacob Plank for 11th position right now, or 12th position.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roby's still working over Joshua Banks up there, but they aren't side by side yet.
Yeah. It looks like Corey is going to pull off the move.
Maybe
yeah,
not.
I think so.
Yeah, he's got to get the momentum. He almost has to dive bomb him though to get the momentum into the corner, because Plank can just hold him off by using the top line off of the final corner. So many odds and ums tonight. Actually, Joshua Banks is leading a charge to pass Kyle Zimmer right now.
Yeah,
Zimmer's gonna
Chad
get freight trained.
Frankenfield is actually close here to Josh Furr as well. So Chad is making a run like I thought he might up here toward his teammate.
I think Kyle Zimmer just put it in the wall real quick there. Bell's gonna try to make a move on his teammate Pierce.
Yeah, it doesn't look like. Well, yeah, it's a little bit damaged. So yeah, possibly he may have pushed wide.
I believe if you're talking about the 4 truck having damage, he got into somebody earlier. If I'm not mistaken, he pushed him up the track, but I could be wrong. Yeah, but as you're saying, actually Chad Frankenfield, as we click over, we see him pass Joshua Furr for that 4th position. That's fourth for Chad Frankenfield.
Yeah, right now Levi's catching the back of the field, so that's could get interesting here if they make it difficult. It will be interesting to see. By the way, new scheme on the 21 car looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's painted by Levi Zelensky himself, actually.
Gotcha. I'm gonna say that looks really good this week. Normally it's just a black car that says JoinAPS, but it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely very easy with the corners. I can see that. Definitely not pushing it out to the wall like some people would.
Logan Chase passing Jacob Plank for 13th position right now on track. It's the closest battle. There's not really much battling going on. It's just a bunch of single file racing at the moment.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of interested to see right now with Levi having to deal with this lap traffic. How is that going to affect him?
He goes to the inside of the JoinAPS truck of Chris Young, and he does get by him. He's just going to let him go. Chris Young gets loose behind him, and he saves it. The next truck Levi has to pass is the lawnmower. The lawnmower himself.
Why? Why did you have to do that to me?
They were making jokes pre-race. It's okay. I don't think.
No, it's great. No, I just
didn't expect it.
Laughed. I just laughed.
That's his new nickname from now on. The lawnmower.
Oh,
maybe we can get John Deere to sponsor him.
What is Joseph doing? I'm pretty sure I heard something specifically said. I believe about. Oh no, that was in a different league. Not taking that line.
Not important. It wasn't a different league. It's actually a league they were in Friday. Boo.
Yeah.
Alex Bell passing Jesse Pierce, using all the dogleg and then some. He's going to slide up in front of him. I'm going to hesitate from using the word that would be used. We're going to go to the outside of Chris Young, and did he spin him? Did he hit him? I think he hit Chris Young. I think that's going to bring out a caution, too.
I don't know, but Joseph is running that line. He said he was going to run the wall.
Is it a huge wall? All right, let's go back. Let's stick to the topic here. Let's go back and we'll see what happened to Chris Young here. Let's try to get it from a different angle. Yeah, Alex Bell did get into him, just barely. He was trying to get out of the way, but didn't hang on to it after getting spun. The second caution of the day is that JoinAPS truck of Chris Young. JoinAPS, of course, the sponsor of the series for Elite Racing League's iRacing series.
Pace car's taking a long time to get out there. I don't know.
It's out there. It's in front of.
I was gonna say it's on replay. My bad. I'm like, it's taking a long time for that thing to get out there.
No, it's in front of Levi. Everybody's going to come into pit lane this time. We'll actually watch them go into pit lane from blimp cam, because I set it up this week. And it looks like everybody that isn't a lap down is going to come into pit lane, which is a smart choice. I would very much say that is the right choice to make.
Yeah, they've been almost, well, most of them been 30 laps on their tires.
That's the first pit stop for many of them.
Yep.
Let's see who comes up first here.
See if Chad jumps anybody off the pit road.
This look like he will come up third. So he will
did jump somebody. He jumped Josh Gordon.
Yep. As Josh Gordon comes up fourth. Actually, I think something might have happened to Chad, because I think he sped on pit lane. Because he's dropping to the rear.
Ooh.
Oh, that's rough, man.
Well, he's gonna have to make that push again. It's very Chad's luckish for that kind of happen.
Yeah, he just doesn't. He seems like he has some strange luck for sure.
I mean, he has some terrible luck.
Yes, especially in qualifying.
Yes, we have established that. Well, let's see where Corey Walters is 10th. He's already aiming for his top 10 this week.
Yeah, he is. He's 10th now after Chad's penalty.
Yep. Did Chad jump all the way back, or is he still ahead of Rusty Capel?
No, he will
He's
drop
at the
all
very
the way to the tail of the longest line. That's the penalty. Yeah, we're going green this time actually. Jeez, these are some quick pace laps.
Yeah,
I'll give it to iRacing. I like this new rule.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I mean, I think it's just because it's Phoenix and it's
ISM.
small. ISM.
Phoenix has grass. We should have gone there.
It definitely, the dog leg is different. It's flat, not banked.
Yeah. I know a lot of these guys in practice were talking about using the dog leg for only certain laps because supposedly they can wear out the front end.
It either wear out the front end or wear out the tires because you're turning so hard trying to get to it.
Well, they were also, some of them noted that you're going so slow that you can't really do that. Anyway, we're back to green. Levi Zelensky pulling away real quick.
Great start.
That's a great start. Yeah,
Trevin Roby got a pretty terrible start.
I think the one to watch, though, going through the field, will be that pink 15 truck.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's already worked his way from 17th to 15th now, so.
Yep.
Lots of side-by-side racing. Joshua Furr getting passed up by the SWA guys that actually nose to tail right now, all three of them.
Yep. You see like 8 wide down the back straightaway because the dog leg allows for that. Oh, Alex Karpakowicz and Ethan Fournier. That was very close.
You know, those two battling right in front of Chad, of course. That's definitely not what Chad wants to be seeing.
Yeah, Chad's going to make a move here on Fournier. I think he'll complete that pass. Yeah, I think he will slide up in front of him. That's one more position down for Chad. Oh, look, Rusty Capel on the apron.
Yep, Rusty Capel almost around there in 3 and 4.
Oh, so that's 2 positions that lap. So
it's up to 13th now. I mean, there's still battling going on in the field. You know, like the 50 and the Ford have been battling this entire race, and they're not going to stop.
No. That will be hard people for Chad to get by, but I don't think he'll have a problem with it.
Yeah, I mean,
Right
those
now,
SWA trucks are side by side.
In a freight train with people. He's probably going to get Karpakowicz.
25 hit the wall. Kyle Zimmer just touched the wall ever so slightly.
Oh, this is going to... Pretty much Zimmer's going to be used as a pick.
Well, that is his teammate in the 15. Of course, we learned last week that he does drive for Rebel Racing. So, technically, Chad is his teammate.
Oh, Karpakowicz
slides into the
out
corner.
Of the groove. It's another position down.
That's up to 12th now.
Oh no, Fournier, calm down. You don't want to do that.
Or maybe he does. Maybe he does want to make move. You know, maybe you do want to be the guy to make a move on Chad. No, I wouldn't go to that extent. I would say I have confidence in these drivers to not wreck each other.
No, the way he went in there, he came like within pretty much.
Sometimes you gotta bump him, man.
Yeah.
As long as you don't brake check him mid corner, right?
Yeah. Looks like Chad might get. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna get. No, maybe not.
Yeah, he's gonna drive to the inside of Zimmer here, actually. I think that was what you were gonna go to say.
Oh, Zimmer back on the outside. Notice they have the same font numbers, so.
Yeah, clearly teammates. I don't believe that their owner, Zelensky, has the same font.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Let's go check. We can check. No, I don't believe it's the same font. It's not rounded enough.
It's definitely looks like Michael Walters 15.
Yeah, Jesse Pierce. Oh, 3 wide with oh gosh, the 3 wide, the 03, the 15. Some net code going on there. They were 3 wide off of. They were 3 wide off of 1 or off of 2. I mean, Jesse Pierce and Alex Bell still battling, by the way, in front of those guys.
Yeah, Jesse Pierce had pulled away, but he fell right back into the clutches, or the 50 drove right back up to him.
Yep. Everybody looks to have single filed out here now. And we're at that point in the run where everybody is going to go single file. I don't know how long these guys can go on fuel because I didn't exactly get that measurement. And the 50 trucks around and cautions out. I believe he got spun out, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go see if we can take a look at that.
No, I don't.
No, he was sideways, and then yeah, he didn't get hit. I don't believe he got hit there.
He locked the rears, I bet. When you get sideways like that, I believe that's locking the rears because it's entering the corner.
Yeah, 'cause he entered the corner. He's got loose on the apron, ever so slightly. I don't believe the 03 truck even touched him. So. Oh, but the 51 did. It's just unfortunate. That 50 truck just no luck the last 2 weeks now.
Well, we're almost here to halfway. Should be a good one.
As everybody comes down to pit road again. As it would be expected, the entire field pulls onto pit road.
I'm not mistaken, I think either Roby had a bad pit stop or Chad had a good one because he jumped Trevin.
Yeah, I do believe that. Yeah.
Actually, he jumped Corey, or not Corey. Josh Gordon fell back. Yep. Chad went from 17th on the last caution to 6th now. So very good recovery from Chad.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a great track here, though. At ISM, it just looks good.
Yeah, I completely agree. Got so for the restarts you're gonna have Levi Zielinski, Joshua Adams, Joshua Banks, Joshua Furr, Joshua Gordon, Chad Frankenfield, Trevin Roby, Kyle Zimmer, Alex Kropakowicz, Logan Shea, Corey Walters, Rusty Capel, Jacob Plank, Joseph Costello, Ethan Fournier, Jesse Pierce, and Alex Bell, who actually are on pit road.
Well, this ought to be a really good restart here. We'll have 55 laps to go, I believe.
Yep, it would be 55. The 18 is blinking pretty bad right now. Jacob Plank, Daytona winner. Levi Zielinski goes. Green flag's out. It looks like a pretty good restart from most of the field, except for, well, at least the first couple rows. Side by side, the 36 and the 00, 15 gonna work his way back. I think he restarted 6 and he's 5th already.
Yeah, it's he's in a groove right now that's very cleaned off, and that might hurt his tires. Well, depending on how they have their marbles set, if they clean them during cautions or not.
Actually, I don't even remember if they do or not. That was one of the things I never really paid close attention to, but he got 3 wide with Trevin Roby now, and Joshua Gordon going into turn 3.
Ooh.
And they make it work.
Ooh.
They made it work so far through the corner. Trevin Roby made it, not 3 wide now. Just single file behind them.
Chad possibly will get 4th place here. Gonna make a move to the inside. I think he's gonna hold off on that.
Actually, Roby, he wasn't able to get by the 8, and now he's gonna get passed up by the 03. It looks like.
Yeah, Chad's gonna make a move here. I think. No, he's gonna back out of it.
I think he's just showing him, hey, I'm here.
Run.
I think that's one of those racer moves of, hey, just letting the guy know, that you can at any moment you could drive to his inside, and maybe he was gonna, hope. Maybe he didn't make that move because Joshua Banks didn't give him the lane. As I say, Trevin Roby into the 8 truck, and the 03 fit. Oh, a lot of trucks involved. Oh no.
Lots of cars.
Oh, and they're still wrecking. Yep, Joseph Costello gets into the 72 just one more time. That's wow. That was
Joseph's putting the bumper to good use. Not really good.
You know what? I would have made the same use of it, to be honest. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's take a look back at what happened here. That started this whole mess. Yeah, Roby just gets into him. Oh wow, the crash physics.
pretty sure Logan Shea had a lot of fun riding through that one.
Yeah, I believe that's night over for him. Joshua Gordon looks like he's parking another front show. He's going to get a tow back to pit lane. That'll be night over for him as well, as we're at the halfway point now in this race. We've already lost a number of people from this race because of damage, like the Andrew Rucker, Chris Young, I believe, has left the session.
Both of them have disconnected.
And now Logan Shea, his night's over as well. Alex Karpakowicz possibly as well, but that's not obviously confirmed. It's just unfortunate to see so many good trucks involved. As I say that, though, Ethan Fournier and Rusty Kappel stay on the racetrack under this caution.
You got to do something different.
Absolutely. I think we're going to take just a small commercial break, and we'll be back.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
And we're back as they come off the dog leg here on the final pace lap for this caution. It'll be 47 to go this time. It'll 46 at the line. The people that stayed out under that caution, of course, pitted the second time around. Levi Zelensky leads them over Joshua Adams. Pace cars in, and they're going already.
Ted should get a good start, considering that that's his teammate, so he probably had a good idea of when he was going to go. As Josh Banks makes a big move to the inside here. I think they're going to be 3 wide here through the dog leg. No. Chad possibly is going to get the better line through here, so definitely could see Chad moving up to 3rd.
Absolutely.
He's got the position right now. So here you go. I mean, this is going to be it's going to be interesting now that the teammates are up here.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't see Levi just letting Chad go to win his second race of the season. I mean, there hasn't been a repeat winner yet this season.
Yeah, it's been good.
It has been. It's been a great season so far. Joshua Furr goes to the inside of Corey Walters, 3 and 4 off of 4.
Corey Walters up to 5th area.
It looks like actually this might be his best finish of the season, if I'm not Jesse Pierce almost around. Jacob Plank did get into the rear end of him when he was starting to slide there out of 2.
Chad should be able to get a good run up here at the front. There's some good battling back here, though, as you were saying.
Yeah, Alex Bell to the outside of Joseph Costello. Makes easy work of him.
The lawnmower.
The lawnmower.
Chad is... Josh Adams isn't letting Levi go too easy this time.
No, absolutely not. He's definitely not letting him go. I didn't anticipate anybody really letting anybody go this race, but I mean, we're at the second half of the race. I would stop giving people a break as well.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. I don't know if he is just getting the track learned in, because I have noticed that Josh Adams is definitely a late race driver. Like, he definitely comes
Well,
on.
that's the only time you have to be good. That's when it matters.
Yeah. Looks like Chad's going to get a run on him here. I don't know if he'll be able to complete the pass.
Goes to his inside, the dog leg.
We'll see. I don't think he'll be able to do it unless he slides up in front of him. No, he will not be able to do it this lap. That's going to allow Levi to get to a little bit bigger lead.
Well, I mean, when anybody battles, that really does help Levi, especially if they're battling behind him. He'll just be able to pull away, because you can't be as fast when you're battling somebody.
Yep. But just like that, Josh Adams closes back in pretty quickly. It looked like he had closed back in. I guess it's just corner distance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's actually the closest battle on track at the moment. But there is a battle kind of going on for 7th, 8th, and 9th, just ever so slightly.
Yeah.
The battle for 2nd is the closest on track.
Yep. No, I wasn't wrong. He's definitely closing in more. I don't know if he's wearing out his tires doing that, or maybe Levi's just conserving tires because he thinks that'll be a green flag run to the end.
Yeah, with less trucks, with a number of people being taken out under that last caution, it definitely could, could be a sprint now, well, a longer distance to the end, to be honest, because I would hesitate to call 47 laps a sprint.
These are fairly short laps here around ISM, so they will go by quick. As we're almost to 40. You said 47, almost to. Or you
we're at 30. We're at 37 to go now. We're on lap 63, and right now, fastest person on track is actually Chad Frankenfield. He's trying to make a move on Joshua Adams, but it doesn't get to him.
Yeah.
At that time by, Levi Zielinski pulled away. Was fast. He had the fastest lap last time by.
Yep, not by much though. Not by much. As actually right now, it's about to get interesting. Are we gonna have a 3-wide battle possible?
I wouldn't say 3 wide, but I would say 3-way.
Yeah, 3-way battle. They've kind of actually evened the gap to each other, so maybe Chad's just saving his stuff. Let Josh get up there, try to challenge Levi, and that way Chad can maybe pounce on him doing that. Chad takes that little bit higher line, so he will get the better run off the corner. Josh Adams. Fastest driver that time by was Levi again. But the gap is not opening up that much. I mean, it's only about half a second.
Yeah, it's a little under half a second. Actually, as I said, there's actually a battle on track. It's just slightly, ever so slightly closer. And it is Kyle Zimmer and Rusty Capel. And I believe Rusty Capel just passed Kyle Zimmer. I believe Kyle Zimmer's having connection issues.
Josh Adams going for the lead. And
Yep.
Chad's going to try to battle both of them.
Let's go. Yeah, he tried to make it 3 wide. Joshua Adams to the inside of Levi Zelensky. As you've seen him go down the backstretch.
Levi's going to pull Chad through.
Now this would be a smart team move right there. Pulls Chad all the way into second, yeah.
This is going to... Wow, that was... I'm glad I stayed where I was, because we possibly could have missed that.
Yeah, absolutely. With Kyle Zimmer was having connection issues, that's why he was losing positions.
Yep, it's close now. You've got pretty much 2 equally matched drivers going up against each other.
It's a battle of teammates, actually, at the front. The 88 obviously is, yeah, I think he's teammate-less, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. Sure, somebody will correct me on that anyway, if I am wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to get good here with 30 laps to go now. Let's see how this goes. Is it going to be a pull away, or are we going to have a pass for the lead here pretty soon?
Well, are we going to have another battle for second? Is I think the real question here. Because Banks, of course, hasn't fallen off. Or Adams hasn't fallen off, sorry.
Yeah. I was say this is the best action here at the front right now. Oh, it's going to get interesting here with Fournier. He's going to wind up holding him up a little bit. Yeah, like, well, no, I thought he might, but figured with him being on the top lane, Levi couldn't get the same kind of speed he wanted. Yeah, definitely Levi's pulling the gap back out again.
Yeah, well, Adams also isn't letting Chad go.
Yep. They're now running consistent 28-second lap time. Well, my bad.
Levi's still on the 27s.
I guess that clean air is helping out now that the tires are starting to wear off. Oh, Josh Adams. No, he's not going to be able to do it this time. But what a race by Chad, if we're being honest with each other, because he came back from a speeding penalty now, and he's in second place. He's moved. I think he's moved overall like 20 positions on track.
Overall, yes, I believe it is about 20, but he did restart 17th when he did get that black flag, or presumably he got a black flag.
12th to about 5th, so yeah, a little over, like almost 25.
Absolutely, yeah. And yeah, Levi's still pulling away now.
Yeah, as we're coming in on the next lap, will be 25 to go. Now it's about trying to chase him back down for Chad. He's kind of pulled a gap to Josh Adams, so hopefully he'll sub in, try to make a run, because they pretty much were running. They're running almost similar lap times, him and Levi.
I believe we're down to 13 trucks now, actually, if I'm not mistaken.
We are.
So yeah, Ethan Fournier being the last truck, of course. You know, what's interesting is if we have this, if Levi does this and wins this race, that'll be 2 weeks in a row, or 3 weeks, sorry, in a row, that the person that wins has led every lap.
Yeah.
Last week with Trevin Roby, and the week prior to that, it was Chad Frankenfield. So maybe that's how you get wins. You just dominate the race.
Yeah.
Can't pass you if you're dominant.
Yeah. Right now it's definitely getting to the point where Chad is losing time again to Levi. As actually say that, and
he brushed the wall. Yeah, he brushed the wall out of 2. Josh Adams gonna look to pass him on the outside now. He's going to try to use the momentum on the front stretch. That's, I think, what he's going for here. And he will get it. It looks like they're side by side into turn 1.
Yeah, Josh Adams is going to be able to make that move again. Get past him, I think.
Still side by side.
Yep. And yeah, Josh Adams does complete the pass. Now, can he chase down Levi? I don't think so. He's been off pace of him and Chad, so.
Well, he hasn't lost touch with him, though, this entire race.
No. But he did lose some time there on that lap. It went down to 10th. As we are coming up to 20 laps to go here. Now, when Levi catches Alex Bell, it's gonna Alex Bell is not known for making it easy to pass, so that could be interesting there.
Yeah, but I mean, he's obviously having issues now. Alex Bell is.
Yeah. I don't know. We will see. I believe Levi will run into a lot of lap traffic if we stay green.
Which, I mean, right now it looks like that's going to be the case unless somebody spins on their own, because nobody's really super close to each other to cause an accident.
Yeah, about 2 seconds between everybody except up here for second and
first,
between
sixth, yeah.
Corey. No, I'm talking about second and third's close. Trevin Roby and Corey Walters are close, and besides that, there's nobody that's really that close.
Yep. I think,
Speaking of it being close between Corey Walters and Trevin Roby, Corey Walters touched the apron.
Gonna lose time
The
doing
gap
that.
had really closed in there, though. It was down to 4/10 of a second.
Yeah, I was watching the gap. I think we're going to step away for a commercial break. Just a small one, though. So we'll be back.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
As we're back here at ISM Speedway, or ISM Raceway, sorry. Chad Frankenfield still looking to pass Josh Adams down to his inside into 3. They get real close. Those trucks are starting to get tight out there now. Obviously on older tires.
Yep.
Actually, another battle we could look at is Corey Walters, who's reeled back Trevin Roby.
Yeah, they're going to try to go for 6th position here. He might take it. He's got a good run. No, I don't think he's going to get him this lap. It's going to be it'll probably happen in turn 1, where he'll have to make his move, because turn 3 is kind of a bad place to pass.
Yeah, but it's not like you can't pass there. I mean, especially Trevin Roby gets loose, and he's going to get him before that even. He's going to get him in the dog leg. Corey Walters up to 6th.
Chad Frankenfield being attacked.
Trevin Roby going to try to get back to him, though. So we can go back to Joshua Banks actually catching Frankenfield. I think that's where you were going with this.
Yep, that's where I was. I think pretty much everybody out there is hoping for a caution except for Levi.
Now, can you blame him? He's 2.5 seconds of basically 2.5 seconds of drift. I wouldn't want anybody to bring out a caution either. If I was in Levi's shoes.
We did almost catch it though. Trevin almost had a big one.
Almost.
Almost, yeah.
I think he would have loved for there to be some grass.
Loved for there to be some what? Grass?
Yeah, I think he would have loved for there to have been some of that green stuff. I mean, he could have spun into it. I'm just kidding, of course. Kidding aside, yeah, there's still... I mean, if you really think about it, the battling up front between Adams and Frankenfield allowed Banks to catch up, and Furr for that matter. It's now it's a four-person battle for this.
If you look at it, it's almost a tale of two fields. You've got Josh, Chad, Josh, and Josh.
I mean, yeah, Chad's in a Josh sandwich.
Yeah. Double bread sandwich, I guess.
Absolutely, yeah. You put yeah. I'm not gonna make jokes about that.
But yeah, it's basically a tale of two fields because these guys are only 3 seconds off of Levi, and then you go down to the next position, 10 seconds off. I mean, it's pretty much, like I said, tale of two fields. As Alex Bell's a lap down now.
Absolutely, yeah.
I think that's going to be the only car they catch to lap. I think everybody else is
because Zimmer's out of 4, but Levi's on the backstretch into 3, so
yeah.
I don't believe he's going to catch him before this one's over. 8 laps to go. Banks still looking to work over Frankenfield.
If Levi was to catch lap traffic, Rebel, I don't know why I said Rumble. Rebels is 9th and the 9 and 25, so it wouldn't be hard for them to get past them.
No, absolutely not. And Banks looking still to try to get past Frankenfield. He's just trying to work him over.
That's if Josh Furr doesn't have anything to say about it.
Well, I mean, hey, if you think about it, Josh Furr can look into a top 3 right now. If you think about, because if this move goes wrong that Josh Banks is going to make, potentially it could spin them both out.
It almost did.
Exactly. Maybe Chad should have brake checked him halfway through the corner. How about that? I bet you would have liked that, Logan.
I only like that if people are on your bumper at all times. Like they're bumping you.
I mean, he's close enough, isn't he?
If he's bumping him into the corner, okay.
Obviously just giving Logan a hard time here.
Yeah.
There's more to this story, but... Let's take a ride on board of the 00 truck. Let's go on the gyro cam for this lap. I mean, you can see the battling in front of him is intense, as Alex Bell's actually just letting everybody go by. It's just pointless for him to battle at this, point in the race. Can't gain anything.
Yeah.
Banks gonna try to, and he spins Chad Frankenfield.
Well, here goes
Chad into the wall. And Joshua Furr, that, like I said, gonna luck into 3rd place here. That's what it looks like.
Chad is not gonna be happy about that.
Absolutely not. He probably feels like he's robbed of that position, but I mean, you do what when the closing laps happen, you do what you got to do to get the positions you need.
Yeah, we're down to 12 cars on track.
Yep. Because we've lost Ethan Fournier. Levi Zelensky leading this field by 3.5 seconds.
With 2 yeah. Yeah, no, it's going to be fairly vanilla here after that battle. Corey Walters is going to he's going to finish 6th, it seems.
I mean, and we say this, but the race isn't over yet, of course.
Yeah, no.
I mean, anything can happen. I mean, the 00 could get into the 36 and ruin his night as well. So the white flag comes out for Levi Zelensky.
Yeah, I think we should pay attention here to see what Josh Furr does.
Yeah, I'm trying to watch. I don't think he's gonna get him, but
Now here's the one, Jesse Pierce. He's too far back, but I was gonna say Jesse Pierce might try to get.
Joshua Furr to the inside. He doesn't get him, but Levi Zielinski comes across the line as the winner. But Joshua Furr definitely gave Banks his money worth, for sure. Corey Walters comes home in 6th place. Trevin Roby 7th. Jesse Pierce 8th. That's Trevin Roby smacks them all. Plank, Capel, and Zimmer will round out the lead lap cars. Alex Bell will be the only car to finish a lap down, or truck rather, person. Levi's
finish one lap down.
Yes, he'll be the only person to finish the race. That is
a lap down. Yep.
Levi Zielinski gonna do some burnouts here on the front stretch. I do believe. He does. He burns it down. I would burn down that speed energy drink as well. Gets his first win of the season. That is still haven't had a repeat winner this season yet. This championship's still up in the air.
Yep. Next week we go to Indianapolis, don't we?
I don't actually know for sure, to be honest. I will check. Yes, the next race is Indianapolis.
Definitely.
Levi Zielinski, he's still going to continue to burn it down. So actually we'll be right back, possibly, I think. We're going to try to grab some interviews as he burns it down.
Yes, I can pull Levi.
Actually, we'll look at the results, and Levi Zielinski gets it done. Josh Adams, Joshua Banks, Joshua Furr, Chad Frankenfield, Corey Walters, Trevin Roby, Jesse Pierce, Jacob Plank, Rusty Capel, Kyle Zimmer, Alex Bell, Ethan Fournier, Joseph Costello, Joshua Gordon, Alex Karpakowicz, Logan Shea, Chris Young, and Andrew Rooker rounds out tonight's field. Do backwards tomato laps around the racetrack. What a win for Levi.
Yep.
What a win indeed.
Would you like to pull in Joshua Banks?
Yeah, we can pull in 3rd place Joshua Banks. Let's get him in here.
Joshua Banks, Logan Simmons in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you, brother.
Alrighty. Some controversy tonight. So, how was your race, man?
Overall, wasn't too bad. I just want to go ahead and apologize to Chad on that little bump there. I mean, it was either I didn't want to do it that bad, let's put it that way. If I was going to have to do a bump and run, it was more like I wanted to do just a tap, make him a little loose and get underneath or something. I mean, it was either going to be bump and run or try to pass on the high side, which I knew he wasn't going to give up easily. So, like I said, I do apologize for that dearly. I mean, it wasn't my intentions to try to wreck him. I don't wreck for position. It just was a bad situation on that part. But overall, the race was good, though. Ran top 5 most of the race, and that's pretty good to be able to come back from the back, starting in the back, get up top 5. It's pretty cool.
Yep. Anybody you'd like to thank? Sponsors? Anything like that?
I just shout out to my team, SDA Motorsports. All good team here, and everybody in it. And shout out to my guys who raced tonight, Alex Bell and Jesse Pierce, doing a good run for them. Tough run, but good run. And thank you guys up in the booth for broadcasting us. It's greatly appreciated.
Oh, no problem, man.
I think our next interview is going to be Levi Zielinski.
Yeah, he's in here.
Hey there.
What's up, Levi? Great win out there. There's and some gnarly burnouts to go along with it. You dominated tonight's race, actually leading every single lap. I'm not sure if you knew that, but this means that that's 3 races in a row that the winner has dominated the race and led every lap. How do you feel about that?
It's kind of pretty wild, I guess. Just I guess shows how strong you got to be at every single track. This is definitely one I had circled on the schedule. I knew we're always fast here. Never really had the luck for some reason in other leagues. Definitely did not feel strong going into practice. I was like P12, P10, and I'm like, what is wrong with me? And somehow it just came together.
Yeah, you definitely put on a great performance. Any worries that anybody was going to catch you at any point? I know Joshua Banks got pretty close at one point to passing you.
Yeah, Adams was pretty fast all night. He was definitely a worry. Just past, I know I can get a bump from him anytime if it happens. So it's kind of a little leery about that. We almost ruined the race by blowing turn 1. Got too hot on the brakes and I had to back up the brake bias a little bit. But otherwise it was smooth sailing after that. We actually gapped them after that incident.
Yeah, you did a great job tonight. Anybody you got to thank for tonight?
Yeah, just thank you guys for broadcasting it, man, and thank my sponsors, Speed Energy. Very good sponsors I have on board. Love having it on board when I do run these races, so it's actually pretty cool to get a win for it. My team Rebel Racing, Rusty, Chad, Kyle, and Josh, I mean, they put it together and they helped this team what it is right now, and we just got our 3rd win for Rebel Racing, so I think we're kind of showing SWA what we have and that we're here to contend, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. It's a great race.
Thank you, guys.
Not see Josh Adams around.
Yeah, it's gonna be it for the broadcast. It was a great race tonight. It dominated once again. For the 3rd week in a row. It was dominated by the winner, which is awesome to see. It's it really shows that these guys, they're stepping up their game.
Yep. So from everyone here,
yeah, we're gonna step away now, and we'll see everybody next week. I think it's next week. It's either that or there's a week off. I don't remember if now's the week off or next, but anyway, we'll see you next time for Elite
and Indianapolis.
at Indianapolis. Yes.